Yes, Mr. Bhagwat. Yes, Mr. Learned AG. Yes.
Insofar as the DPR, once the letter of 2nd January came, my lords, immediately, my lords, notice was issued to her, my lords. Show cause notice within a few days. Then she went on leave and she was transferred, my lords, and the present incumbent was placed in her post, my lords. So therefore, my lords, that is what the Chief Secretary's office immediately has done insofar as that is concerned, my lords. So therefore, my lords, immediately on coming to know, immediately against the secretary, action was sought to be initiated. She went on leave and she was transferred after that. Transferred immediately, my lord.
So that itself is a punishment.
No, the notice, because ultimately, my lord.
When Shoka's notice was issued to her?
Okay, communication came on 2nd February 2024.
2/2/24 you received that.
No, 1/2/24.
Oh, sorry, 1/2/24.
Sorry, my lord, 1/2/24, my lord.
1/2/24.
Please, my lord. 6/2/24 show cause notice was issued, my lord.
6 report
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು 1ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು
6 February, 1st February you received
correct, my lord. 6th February we sent a show cause notice to her, my lord.
6 February 24.
Please, my lord.
Show cause notice to issued to that IAS officer.
Please, my lord.
Then what happened? More than a year has lapsed now.
No, then, my lord, she went on leave on 7th February, my lord.
All right. From next day, she went on leave. How long?
Till 4th of March, my lord.
Till 4th of March. All right.
On 4th of March, she was transferred, my lord. And Dr. Rakesh Kumar, IS Commissioner, Social Welfare, my lord.
All right. Transfer. ಈಗ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ? IAS officers ಅಂದ್ರೆ they are not enjoying that immunity. They are bound to follow the constitutional body's instruction.
Please, my lord, only in
What action is taken against her?
No action, my lord. In the only case of it was where
So show cause notice ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅವ್ರ explanation offer ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ?
illa, there's nothing for.
Still you don't want to take any action.
No, not that we'll not take. We'll look into.
No, Mr.
As on today, man. I'm saying as on yesterday and today, I'm just
They see the officer.
on Artha it, man.
On 6/2/2024
Correct.
show cause notice ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ನೀವು. In 7/2/2024 she goes on leave. On 4/3/24 she comes back and she has not offered any explanation to other employees. In show cause notice ಕೊಟ್ಟ employees
sorry,
offer ಮಾಡ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ.
No, one second, my lord. Where's the file?
Where
Show
is
me,
that?
where's the
ನಿಮ್ಮ
file?
show cause notice ಕೊಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
No, what my learned friend says, my lord. Where's the file?
It should not give an impression.
No,
to the court.
I'll place the file.
She is being protected.
Illa. There's no question where before. Your worship, I just stand corrected slightly, my lord. It was put up for approval on 6th February. I'm sorry, I just stand corrected, my lord. My apologies.
No problem.
It was put up as probably after coming, immediately she went on leave. That is why show cause notice was not sent. Give the issue to her, my lord.
Not issued
Not
also.
issued to her. DPR has not sent it, my lord. It is in their file. In the file, that copy is there. It is not sent to her.
ಯಾರು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತದ್ನ?
The DPR secretary ought to have sent
Then
it.
there is some protection. She is being protected.
No, not protected, my lord. What she, I'm just going by the files. I don't want
Copy
to.
ಕೊಡಿ. Copy.
You'll give get the.
Copy ಕೊಡಿ.
They're just coming. I'll just place it.
But
I'm not as on how I've seen it.
ಅಲ್ಲ anyway, ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಏನಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
What can you infer from what?
unless she is protected,
Well, what
how these things can happen?
we'll get back as to what will be done insofar as that is concerned.
More than a year has lapsed now.
Manoj, here is the case, Manoj. Insofar as Manoj, what KPSC has done, we are not concerned.
Of course,
In fact,
you have said that.
and
Very
we have
fair of
also placed the bill, my lords, for amendment. Huge amendment has sought to be done. I'll place the amendment also, which has gone to the governor for the assent. So what, in fact, as they were commenting, Manoj, invariably there is something or the other whenever these examinations are sought to be held. We are trying to clean up the whole process and bring up some sanity to the whole thing.
Now, we are happy that government is doing all these corrective measures in a legislative way.
Please,
We are really happy of that. We appreciate the government that it is doing so much. But that will not.
to reflect in the, I'll come back with that.
ನಮಗೊಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ. How without figuring in the agenda of the meeting, how all of a sudden with permission of the then chair they have and chairman was not there. How these things can happen?
Should not have happened.
But one good thing is government is taking very fair stand. That really we should appreciate. We appreciate also because legislative measures are being taken. Something perhaps the government is interested in doing good things that you want to eradicate something at solid.
They held
But
that-
how are you going to control this officer, IAS officer?
I'll come back with a solution to it. Your lordship may look at it, my lords. If your lordship feel that is sufficient or any other suggestions, my lord, we'll immediately do.
ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು
ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾರೆ,
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ನೋಬಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟಚ್ ಅಸ್ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾರ. ಆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತವ್ರು ಕೆಲವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಂಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ, ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಶೀಪ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, as they are in every walk of life, in every branch of government, branch of state, everywhere. But ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು nobody can touch us ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್, ಈ ಅಡ್ಯಾಸಿಟಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಹಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ
That should be communicated, my lord.
ಶೋಕಾದ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಒಳಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ
File ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು FDC, SDC, ಪ್ಯೂನು ಅವನಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ ಶೋಕಾದ್ ನೋಟ್? ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಸ್ ಏನು ಅವ್ರ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು, ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಂಪನಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಬೆಟರ್, ಫಾರ್ ಬೆಟರ್. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೀಗಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. IAS ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ earth from heaven. They are servants of the people, as judges are. As judges are. They are bound to be answerable.
Good, my lord. I think the constitution, how.
Provided you enforce accountability. They are accountable ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಓದೋದು ಬೇರೆ, ಅಕೌಂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ. Why no action is taken against that officer who has apparently, because going by the file we are saying, maybe she may have justification also, we don't know.
What the process, to understand the process, what is the reasoning, what transpired, actually, that would have been placed before your law. If it gone, at least you should have known by now what was the reason.
ಜನರಿಗೆ ಆ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್
sir.
ಇದೆ. ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ AG, we appreciate stand up the government, but common man ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, particular lobbies operate in particular quarters where officers of this kind cannot be touched ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರೆ. ಜನರ ಹಂಗ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರವ್ರವ್ರು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಂಗಾಗಟ್ ನಾವು
ಇಲ್ಲ, my lord, we'll see the whole.
ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ವಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್?
As on
ವೈ ಶೋಕಾಸ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ was
only
kept
a
in the
draft,
file?
only a draft show-cause notice.
Why it
Put
remained
up
as
for
a draft?
approval. ಇಲ್ಲ, I'll just, and what is the consequence, what is the timeline, ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್
ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು-
ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿದ್ರೆ,
We will do it. We'll do-
otherwise the officer of the kind will take KPSC for a ransom. How can officer do all this?
As a secretary of the KPS.
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
ಜನರ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ
ಹಾ, ಜನ ಪಾಪ.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೇ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
The answer is 12/1/24. She made a complaint against members.
ಅಲ್ರಿ,
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
Kindly, those,
The honorable court is saying is start the process if there's a
I'll
justification.
not say, because 12/1/24, she wrote a letter alleging the members who are the parties to the present committee, not, their made allegation.
ನಮ್ದು
Is not coming to a conclusion. If the court is saying the process should have been done,
Ah.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ court is not saying that
It's not, we are not.
we are not interested in.
Face of it,
I bow down to your lordship. What
the face of it, without any agenda, what made her to take that subject in a
that
meeting?
ಅದು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ವಾಟ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಹರ್ ಅಂತ ತಾವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಶೋಕಾದ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಸಹಿತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. These are all bad things which people start weaving with doubt, suspicion. ಏನೋ ಆಗಿದೆ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಆ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ನಮಗೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಏನ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಹಂಗೇನಾಗಿ
ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬೇರೆದಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಟ್
ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾಟ್
ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್
ಪರ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ತಾವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು.
ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅನ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ.
The whole thing, my lords, it is, I mean, both from RDPR as well as here, my lords. The question only what actually fell for is, my lords, AE, JE, the pressure on the concerned was, these are AE appointments of 44, my lords. JE and AE, there are nearly around 200 appointments which are being done on the same day simultaneously. So therefore, they were saying that enquiry innu agilla, so that. I- I've
11 ಜನರದ್ದು ಏನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ
24
ಬೇರೆದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ 24
24 jana.
Anyway,
I
24 ಜನ.
understand, Manoj. It's one way of looking at it, saying that either you should have written a letter to them, asked them how long it's going to take. Then you should have taken a decision is one way of looking at it. Here, what they thought in the other way is, Manoj, will put clause 8, subject to inquiry coming clean, Manoj. So the unnecessary, why do we
Which is that rule which says the right to-
misconduct,
Ah,
rule 20, rule 20,000.
ಕೊಡಿ.
Rule
Recruitment
20 of general recruitment rule.
recruitment ಕೊಡಿ. How it reads. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
But on that day,
No, we'll have-
666,
Yeah.
but 666 recruits has taken place.
ಕಾಪೀಸ್ ಇದೆ
There are not complaints.
ನಾವು ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಬೇರೆದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ
We are on-
ನಿಮ್ ಕೇಸಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ.
General,
ರೂಲ್ 20.
20 minutes, last.
page 400, rule 20, man. Karnataka Civil Service General Recruitment Rules 1977, man. Misconduct, a candidate found guilty of impersonation or of submitting fabricated documents or documents which have been tampered with or for making statements which are incorrect or false or for suppressing material information or of using or tampering, use unfair means in an examination conducted for the purpose of recruitment or otherwise resorting to any other irregular or improper means in connection with his recruitment may, in addition to rendering himself liable to criminal prosecution and disciplinary inquiry, be debarred either permanently for a specific period by a commission or other recruiting or examination authority for admission to any examination or appearing for any interview for selection candidate by the government from employment under it.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರೂಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು.
Hmm.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ
Please.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಂತದ್ದು
There is the procedure, Malot.
ಅದ್ಯಾವ್ದು?
That is the procedure.
ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದು.
Is the post appointment.
What should happen to those candidates after that is another thing.
Please.
But before that,
ರೂಲ್ 10.
rule 10 of this rule.
ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಸೂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೂಲ್
General recruitment, Malot.
ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೂಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ್ದೋ ರೂಲ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, merely because their names figure in the final senate select list, they cannot claim ಅಂತ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು
ಅದೊಂದು ಇದೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ರೂಲ್.
Direct recruitment selection 2006.
2006
In particular,
Padi.
rule 7 and 8. will not be
Padi.
2006 ರೂಲ್. ಸರ್ ಆ ರೆಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್.
Red book.
amended now in 2021.